What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Shady here, and today I wanted to talk about what's been going on with Michael and Angela. So I did some recaps with regards to the Happily Ever After recent season when they did their Tell All No Limits situation, and there were, I think, maybe 5 different episodes or I don't know, parts. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be making videos for every single one of them. But regardless, the parts that had Michael and Angela in it, of course, were very much so explosive. So before they could even really get on the stage to talk, already Angela was in Michael's face in front of everybody, yelling, arguing, cursing at him. And I just already knew that it was just going to go downhill from there, which is crazy that it went even further downhill because that was already a pretty far off from base type of moment. But regardless, it gets worse when they invite the private investigator that Angela had decided to hire to look into Michael onto the stage to reveal what he had found. And long story short, Michael is vindicated. He wasn't able to find anything on Michael. Nothing looked questionable. Even though there were a few things that he did question him on, I feel like TLC just was like, make it as dramatic as possible. Even if you don't have much to say, just make it really dramatic. I think that's what they told him before he went on stage, because he didn't really have anything to say. It's like he asked a few questions about some of the women that he knew and who he talked to, but that was pretty much it. He was like, yeah, I couldn't really find anything that was like really bad when it came to Michael. But Angela was still very much so adamant about the fact that he's a scammer, he's a liar, he lied to her, he was just trying to use her to get a visa, all that stuff. And it's just been a whirlwind. And I think Michael knew beforehand, because he even said it after all of that went down. He was like, yeah, nothing's going to be good enough for her. Even if she found out I was a saint, she'd still be questioning me. So I think after that, Angela, she refuses to accept anything, and they end up fighting with Kobe at the end of it all. And she's in there cussing him out. And what gets me is that she outrightly says, I want my visa back. My visa, not Michael's visa, my visa. It triggers Jasmine because obviously she has some issues when it comes to Gino trying to use the whole visa thing to hang over her head to make sure she acts right. But I think with Angela, it was always this weird sense of control. Like she's using this whole visa situation as a means to control Michael. With Jasmine and Gino, it's like, yeah, there were sprinkles or hints of it, but with Angela, it was more like outright. Like, you're gonna do what I say or else, I'm gonna pull this visa. So Michael was still trying to clearly work things out and keep things cool, but now we see Michael pretty much living his life without Angela. He's doing these live streams and interviews. He just recently did a live over on TikTok with Kobe, and I just think it's honestly great for him. I am so excited to see him finally start to live his life. But Angela has abused Michael both physically and verbally for literally years. There's so much video footage of her literally saying crazy things to him, acting crazy in public, throwing drinks on him, fighting him at his family home over a car because she claims he was cheating on her. She goes to his house where his parents are also sleeping, finds his car and tries to rip off the license plate. Like, it's really crazy how casually they just presented that relationship to us as if it was just normal. And I think if it was the other way around, TLC would have cut them a long time ago. The fact that it was a woman and they just present this, oh, she's crazy, ha ha ha. But if it was a man, it wouldn't be ha ha ha. Okay, and it's just kind of like the fact that it's a double standard. It's so annoying to me that people are just so casual about this. They were just treating it like, oh, he just has to deal with a lot, Angela's a lot. No, she's abusive. And the fact that people are just kind of stepping around her like on tippy toes is crazy to me. After maybe like 2 or 3 years in, I don't know if it was just because of Michael's personality or maybe like a combination of that with other things, but he was always a very quiet person. You could see that. But every now and again, he would stand up for himself and kind of snap. For the majority of the times, he would just let her just kind of walk all over him. Even Kobe was like, the way you treat and talk to Michael with other people around, especially, you make it where people won't respect him.
Always disrespected your husband in public, every single place. That's your opinion. To the level that even a fly cannot respect him.
It's just really hard to watch because after a while you could see he was just broken. Like he was just trying to hold on, and I don't know why, which is why it makes me wonder if it was for the visa, even though it does look in the beginning like he loves Angela. And I'm not trying to accuse Michael of anything, but at the same time it does make me wonder if it was kind of maybe like a 60% chance that he was mainly just holding on and sticking into this relationship for a visa, because otherwise it was like, in terms of loving Angela, she's just such a hard person to love. Maybe in the beginning he did, but now it's like, I don't know. Now, obviously, Michael is no saint. He has done some stuff, but at the same time, I don't think what he has done warrants the way that Angela treats him. Yes, he was talking to another woman online. Yes, he was kind of basically cheating on you. But at the same time, it's just like, even if you have a visceral reaction because you feel betrayed, I understand that. But at the same time, you have to still treat someone with respect as though they're a human being. And a lot of people are saying that she treats him like her child. I doubt she would even treat her child like how she treated Michael. But y'all let me know your thoughts on this one. I am so happy for Michael. Honestly, he's now free of Angela. I'm very ecstatic for him and what his life is going to be like now. He might end up on that 90 Day Fiancé single life show. Who knows? But I wish him the best. But I'm happy now that he seems to be free of Angela, at least, you know?
The reason why I left Angie house is because, I mean, it's very, very sad. You know, I feel like I'm an unwanted guest. Like I wasn't treated like I'm a husband. You know, like I was treated like I'm just a nobody.
But let me know your thoughts down in the comments on this one. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.